Hey guys, Matthew here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what is a mesh. So I'm going to write it out in my terrible handwriting, just so we're all super clear. What is a mesh? So you'll notice that I have MS Paint open. That's because this is a kind of a theoretical video, and it doesn't really need software to explain it well. It's better to just deal with some ideas, and then we'll directly apply them. This is pretty much explaining why we might be doing certain things further on in this module. So a lot of you have used Rhino, and in Rhino what you'll realize is that you deal with NURBS a lot, this NURB geometry, right? Which stands for non-uniform rational basis spline. You don't need to really get on top of what that is, but that's what you use in Rhino. Most other software, and especially gaming software, rely on this other sort of geometry called meshes. And a NURBS geometry is actually just an equation that then embeds a series of instructions to produce a mesh to be printed to screen. All geometry at the end of the day that you see on the screen at some time in its life ends up being transformed into a mesh. So a mesh is effectively has two components, two fundamental components. The first one is a series of points that are just like normal points in 3D space. They have an X position, a Y position, and a Z position. And I'll choose red for the last one. And then what happens is that the computer creates some drawing instructions on how to actually make faces between these points. So, for example, if I have orange, green, and purple as a list of points, and I say that actually this is going to be my first face, and I'll call it face little 1. There we go. So face little 1 equals from orange to green. So let's draw from orange to green. So that's the first part of the face, then green to purple. All right, this is going well. And then, because we want to make a complete face, we go purple, back to orange, and what we end up with is face 1. So similarly, if I wanted to make another face, so I've got these two faces on my paint document, I might make this one a new color. I might make it pink. So I'm going to make face 2, and I want it to be a face that goes from green to red to purple. And I'm going to, just because I've got a bit of OCD, which you probably can't tell because I'm using MS Paint as some sort of like drafting tool, we'll create an edge that goes from green to red, red to purple, and then back to green to make face 2. So a mesh is fundamentally has two parts, right? First part is this list of points, and then the next part is this second part over here, which is a list of faces. Now, a couple of things you might want to know about meshes in detail to figure out certain ways of exporting them is that meshes traditionally can either be made of 3 dots, so orange, green, purple has 3 dots. We call that a tri, which is short for, you guessed it, triangle, and face 2 is also a tri. But say for example I add 2 new points. I'm going to add a line point, and I'm going to add a light purple, might be a bit confusing, an orange point. Oh no, we already have orange. This terrible burgundy color. All right. So I can actually draw a face let's call it face 3, and let's make it, we're running out of colors, gray, so face 3. And I'm going to make the brackets a bit bigger because the point I'm making is that we can actually have faces made of 4 points. So this one would go red, lime, ugly, ugly burgundy, and purple. And me being the obsessive compulsive guy I am, I'm going to put those commas in. And this is called a quad. And quad is short for quadrilateral. So let me just draw that again. So grey, so we go red to lime, lime to burgundy, and burgundy to purple. And this will make face 3. Let me undo that. 3, like so. So that's effectively the theory of meshes. So Rhino uses NURBS, and a lot of other software, especially in gaming, uses this kind of structure. So that's what a mesh is. That's fundamentally all you need to know, and I'll see you in the next video. This project was supported by a UTS Widening Participation Strategy, First Year Experience Grant, funded through the Australian Government Higher Education Participation and Partnership Program. The videos were produced by Matthew Austin and Adrian Taylor.